Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Online Stormblood. In the last episode, we returned to the main story quest and ended up having a discussion with Arenvald, and he suggested that as a kind of a way to unwind after all of this effort to liberate Doma and Alamigo from the Empire, that we should go off and do some honest-to-goodness adventuring as adventurers. So we agreed with that. Sounds great. Let's go do it. And his suggestion was to try to track down the Trove of the Mad King. Because apparently the Mad King, the last king of Alamigo before the Empire annexed the entire place, was apparently insane. Began to see anybody that wielded any level of power in the kingdom as a potential threat, and so basically had a thaumaturge in his court transform them all into monsters, and he confiscated all of their wealth and stuck it somewhere. And so we're going to go ahead and look for it, though Arenvald has a bit of an ulterior motive, because he would like to use this treasure, should we discover it, to basically jumpstart the Alamigan economy, because it's now an independent nation and kind of has to rebuild itself from scratch, and a large infusion of, wealth would go a long way to helping that get going. So, that's what we're going to do. We have discovered an entrance to the ancient drowned city of Skala that was, flooded during the 6th Umbral Calamity. And so we're going to go ahead and dive in there and fight the fiends that fill the area and hopefully find the treasure. So, let's go ahead and put ourselves into the Duty Finder and see if we can get this going. Drowned City of Skala. I barely remember this, so this will be interesting. And we wait. Now, since this is a standard 4-man dungeon, or 4-person dungeon, then we're going to go in as tank because there's equal demand. There's a little bit more demand for the DPS, but not by that much. So we'll see how this goes through. It would be nice if I did have a healer class, because I would probably get Qs a lot quicker, but never decided to actually level any healers on this character, and I could, but it's just a matter of getting through this particular section of the story, because once we are actually in Shadowbringers, then the trust system comes into play that allows us to run dungeons with NPCs, and therefore waiting for queues will become a thing of the past. And I'm pretty much decided that I'm going to go ahead and run with trusts, even though that the actual dungeon runs themselves will probably take a little longer than if we were running with actual players, but the advantage of not having to queue will probably save me a lot of time. So, I'm going to go ahead and wait for this thing to go, and I will pause the recording, and I'll be back when it is ready. And that was actually quick. It took about 30 seconds after I stopped the recording for this to be ready to go. So let's go ahead and commence. Alright. Make sure that we are in Defiance. I'm going to bring up my map and move this off to the side so it doesn't you guys' way, seeing what's going on. I just have to remember what all my stuff does on this class. Probably could have pulled these guys. Okay, yeah, looks like that's just gonna drop when these things die. I am going to go ahead and drag these guys. I'm going to grab that patrol as well. We are going to see what this is going to do. Oh boy. Seems like this healer is on top of things, so no problem. Alright, here is our first boss, Kelpie. I'm guessing they're probably going to want to stay out of that area on the outside. What's he doing? Push, push, push. Okay. So if he's pushing, you want to get close to him. Alright, let's see. What does all this stuff do? Hydro pull. Alright, so get away from him. What does the shake it off do? Dispels all that stuff. Increases damage absorbed for each effect. Right, right. That's a newer ability that I have. So what is it? Thrill of Battle, Vengeance. That's Vengeance. Will of Battle. As a Raw Intuition? Yeah, Raw Intuition as well. Bring this guy over here. So what I can do is I can use all those abilities and then hit that. And then what it will do is it will put a shield up on everybody. Right, like that. Yes. Some boss chamber coming up. I don't think I have one of them. There we go. Alright, I'm going to pull these guys into this. Ooh, okay. This maybe was a bit of a heavy pull, but that should be okay. I have my Rampart coming up, or not Rampart, Sentinel. Rampart is a paladin ability. Also have my Equilibrium. Remember that I can use. Alright, there we are. Have some loot. I don't need any of it. Alright, let's see if we can figure out what this guy does. These things move around. Oh yeah, we have this ability where we can drop a bomb. Okay, right. Ah, there we are. Knew there was something else. I was going to go with those, that particular mechanic. Transformation Hex. Alright. We're transformed again. Alright, we gotta see which way they're gonna be moving. Alright, you're gonna be moving that way, so we're gonna go ahead and drop the bomb right about there. There's still one more. Alright, boss is down. Making sure everybody's coming along. Alright, there's a big ravine there, so I can't get any further than this. Alright, so now we enter the little circle, get transformed into a ghost, and then float our way across. Which way are we going? This way. Okay, the other guy did make it across. Gather up this group as well. That gets us access to the last boss. All right, let's go. Get out from in front of him. He's one of those guys. It only provides... Alright, I think he's going to be attacking behind him. Yes. Okay. So you actually have to look at the pose that he's making. Alright. As far away as you can. Get away from that. Looks like somehow I got confused. That's a lot of stuff to deal with. Oh, he's going to attack behind him. Oh, he's going to attack in front. There we go. Ah, look away, look away. He's attacking in front again. And there he goes. Yeah, not too tough. Alright, we'll give the combination to whoever's left. And loot. Or cast and roll. You know what? We'll let them have it. I'm not thinking there's going to be a cutscene heading out of here. There might be. There is.
Oh, bugger it.
Are you all right?
Aye. Everything's still attached.
Ah, it seems both our paths led here. Very good. We spent altogether too much time fleeing fiends horrid and numerous. How fared you?
I killed fiends. You horrid and numerous.
Much the same, then. 'Twould appear this place is yet inhabited by King Theodoric's kin, or what is left of them. The work of terrible magics, I fear.
Terrible, aye. But their misfortune is our fortune?
Quite. By the 12, there is even more than I imagined.
Oh, I can't wait to see the look on Lisa's face. Thanks for believing in me, you two.
Yep, that should go a long way to putting some cash in the newborn nation's coffers. Alright, let's talk to Alphino, turn this thing in, and then we'll probably call it a day. Or I accidentally talked to Ehrenbald. Alright, our path was dark, treacherous, and fair, crawling with abominations. Long story short, it was a proper adventure, indeed. Alright, Alphino. Arnvald and I forged ahead at the fastest pace we could manage, but I was not surprised to find you waiting for us. I suppose it serves us right for challenging the Warrior of Light. Next time we should agree on some manner of handicap. We may have lost Alphino, but think of what we found. Quite. I'm still reeling at the sight of that mountain of riches. What, like how you reeled at the sight of that floating specter, you mean? You should have heard him scream, Ayame. Must we dwell on such momentary lapses? We found the Mad King's trove, and that is all that matters. Alright. Complete. Alright then. So, got that all taken care of. So, we'll go ahead, end the episode here, and then we will pick up with the next quest when we come back. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.